Hey guys, welcome back into the Stokastic YouTube channel. My name is Geoff Ulrich, and in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit of Sunday Night Football for the final regular season week of the NFL this year. Week 18 is here. We got the Detroit Lions visiting the Green Bay Packers. Potentially, well, not potentially, this game will have a lot of playoff implications. Green Bay is a win and in scenario. Detroit may even have an avenue to get into the playoffs as well. So this is going to have a lot of significance, this game. And in this video, we're going to be talking about No House Advantage and their prime time pick'em contests that are going to be up for Detroit and Green Bay. If you're new to No House Advantage, there's a couple different ways to play on the site. We're going to be talking about the pick'em contest on No House Advantage. There's a 10K guaranteed, 5K to first contest. And what we're doing, we're picking props from the website. We're putting them in a lineup, and then we're assigning different values to those props. We're putting the lineup in a big contest to play against other people, and then we're competing for big cash game prizes. So a very unique DFS take here on the prop scene from No House Advantage. There's also the versus the house contest on No House Advantage. That's where you're just creating your own parlay style prop-based multiplier ticket, so you can check that out as well. And if you're new to the site, use promo code Stokastic to sign up there. You get a $100 free match deposit bonus on No House Advantage. Yes, they've upped it to $100. Promo code Stokastic gets you that right off the top. Great way to build your bankroll. Great way to, just try out the site as well. So promo code Stokastic there to get you signed up. Definitely recommend taking advantage of that right now. Let's smash that like button. Subscribe to the Stokastic YouTube channel if you have not done that already. And let's dive into these props for Sunday Night Football. We got a big total here. It was hovering around 49 all week. Would not be shocked if this got up to 50 by game time. We've got two potent offenses, or at least the Green Bay Packers have been potent the last couple weeks. They certainly weren't potent the first 12 weeks of the year. That's why they're in this position. But they have certainly looked a lot better over the last few weeks, getting the run game going. Aaron Rodgers obviously being extremely efficient like he always is. And then the Detroit Lions, just a real surprise on offense. Very good offensive line, running the ball effectively last week. Jared Goff hasn't thrown an interception since week 9. So I'm expecting some points here. I'm expecting some yards from both sides. And I'm expecting Green Bay does win this game eventually. They looked extremely good last week. Their defense is all over the place. And like I said, their offense, I think, is going to benefit. So let's start with Aaron Rodgers. And let's go over Aaron Rodgers, 1.5 passing touchdowns. Yes, look, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. I mean, that's just who he is. He's going to be efficient. He's going to be throwing the ball in the red zone because Green Bay will trust their quarterback to do that. Now, he has not gone over this prop for 4 straight starts, but he is playing the Detroit Lions this week, which is a huge benefit. And I think that's going to really kind of flow into this. I expect Aaron Rodgers to be busy, again, just in terms of the pace of this game as well. And if you look at the Lions, the last couple games, they haven't the quarterbacks against them haven't really needed to throw the ball that much. We also had a Justin Fields game, but prior to that, Kirk Cousins, Zach Wilson, both going over this prop as well. Josh Allen went over it a couple games ago. So the Detroit Lions, just one of the more terrible secondaries in the league. I think that 1.5, we have Aaron Rodgers projected for just under 2 passing touchdowns here. It's a strong projected play. Let's go over Aaron Rodgers, 1.5 passing touchdowns to start. Let's stick with the Packers because, again, I think the Packers will be moving the ball kind of at will in this game. You've got a Detroit Lions team who has been run up in recent weeks. You don't have to remember too far back. It was only 2 weeks ago that they allowed over 100 yards to 2 different running backs against the Carolina Panthers. So this rush defense can certainly be had. The Packers are definitely going to be handing the ball a lot to A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones. But A.J. Dillon's prop at under at 47.5, I should say. I was going to say at under 50 yards. It's a strong overplay. We have Dillon projected for nearly 60 yards in this game. It's a strong projection. He's been getting a bigger share of the workload. Obviously, the Packers relied more on Aaron Jones in the last game, but Dillon still got his, still found the end zone. He's going to get some red zone touches. I just expect them to lean on him just a little bit more in this game as well. It's a really weak rush defense he's going up against. Yards per carry as well. I think Dillon gets there quite easily, 47.5. It's not the smallest prop we've seen. You can find smaller totals like around the sportsbook industry, obviously, as well on Dillon this week. But at 47.5, this is still projected as a strong overplay for us. And I really do think that Green Bay here, solid 4-5-point favorites all week. They're probably going to be in a position to be pushing A.J. Dillon down the throats of the Detroit Lions late in this game. So 47.5, I do like the over there. And again, let's stick with these overs and the Packers because I do think there's a lot of scenarios where their key players all end up going over in this game. again, you do have an effective offense on the other side. Detroit, even if they get down here, even if A.J. Dillon does go for a couple big runs and maybe scores a touchdown, Detroit can come back in this game, absolutely. And I think that's going to push the pace a little bit for a player like Christian Watson as well. We have Watson projected for over 60 yards in this game. He has not done that much lately. Obviously had to miss a game with a little bit of an injury issue as well. But we know what Christian Watson is capable of from the run that he went on this season. He's still the primary target, downfield receiver for Aaron Rodgers in this game. He's going to be going up against potentially the weakest secondary he's faced all year. Yeah, he's gone under this total in 4 straight games. But again, part of that has just been the Packers defense playing a bit better. They are facing a real offense in this game in Detroit. So I do think this is a spot where Christian Watson probably pops up again and sees a few more targets. He didn't have to do anything last week against Minnesota. That was all the defense, but he's come very close. Even in the games where he's gone under this total, it's been just barely under. It's been like 5, 6, 8 yards max. So Christian Watson, to me, at 56.5 in a faster pace game with the Lions pushing the pace on the other side. 56.5, we do have this projected as a solid over as well, and I like going over on him. So we're going to start with 3 overs there on the Packers, and we're going to add in the Detroit Lions for our last pick here, but we're going to go under DeAndre Swift, 41.5 rush yards. Like this one quite a bit as well. Swift is fine, but what Swift isn't going to do is take over the main carries for the Detroit Lions in this game. Jamal Williams running the ball too well. They even sometimes like to mix in a third back, Craig Reynolds or Justin Jackson there in Detroit. I don't see DeAndre Swift pushing for even double-digit carries in this game. He's going to get worked in. He's going to get a few carries. And look, could DeAndre Swift break a 40-yarder and go over 41.5? Sure, he could. But outside of that, he's not going to get there for volume from us. So I do like the under 41.5 rush yards here for DeAndre Swift. Again, you look at his game log. Yeah, he broke a couple big plays last week, 78 rush yards. Week before that, 12 yards. Week before that, barely over. And week before that, 21 yards. So lots of games for DeAndre Swift in recent times as well, where he gets those 7 to 8 carries, but doesn't do too much. He's a great receiver as well. You could see him worked in there, but 41.5, we have this projected as a solid under, and we're going to take that for our last prop. So quick recap, we're going to go over Aaron Rodgers, 1.5 passing touchdowns, over A.J. Dillon, 47.5 rush yards, over Christian Watson, 56.5 receiving yards. Round of overs here for the Packers. They project out all strongly. And then under DeAndre Swift, 41.5 rush yards as well. So those are going to be our 4 props there. You can, if you're new to No House Advantage, guys, don't forget, you can use promo code Stokastic to sign up there. $100 free match deposit bonus right off the top. Free projections for No House Advantage on Stokastic.com. You can check those out after you're done watching this video as well. Smash the like button, subscribe to the Stokastic YouTube channel, guys, if you haven't done that already. Lots of great videos, live, and picks and stuff like that coming up after I'm done. Most importantly, have yourselves a great Sunday Night Football. My name is Geoff Ulrich. We'll talk to you soon.